Okay, so yeah, this makes sense already. Okay, so you have the King of Wands and it's inverted, okay? And there is the card right side up and it's Cardinal Fire, okay? And this card is where you're basically standing in your power. You have this ability to create new beginnings and to start something fresh, but it's also a very dominant card where you're able to uh, come just move forward in your life in a very confident and cool and collected manner, where you attract other people, and it's a wonderful starter card for a new beginning and standing in your power in that new beginning, but also being smart because you're bringing to the table everything you've learned from the past. But with this card having been inverted, it tells me right now that Uranus is giving you some sort of message about standing in your power. And maybe so far you have been thinking that you feel, the feeling that I'm getting is maybe a little crushed, a little isolated. And that's not a good feeling for Taurus. But there is hope in this situation because what I'm feeling is that for Taurus, you need to get back to the earth. You need to get back to looking and feeling nature and looking around nature, and that's going to bring out your positive side. It's going to bring back your fire, your energy, and that's going to help you stand in your power. And there is a change coming, and you're going to need this power. You're going to need to feel very confident in that change. And then, okay, so we have the Temperance card, which is upright for you. And so that means to me that you're also trying to figure out some direction to go in, and you're also going to have patience with that direction because things, again, feel really uncertain for you right now. I'm getting that, this uncertainty and which direction to go in, and then also being patient with yourself, being patient with what is happening in your future. Like, maybe you want to travel right now and you feel like you can't, or maybe you want to look for a new job, but it's really hard because of, the situation that you're in. You're not able to travel. There's a lot going on with these emotions. I'm feeling a lot of different people's thoughts coming in right now because, like I said before, I'm an empath, so I can feel a lot of different discords going on. So I'm feeling some people are saying I can't travel, other people are saying I'm tired of what I'm doing, and others are exhausted and feel overworked and then there's some who are just saying like they're just bored and it's time for things to open up and be able to go travel and do more things. But this card is saying, okay, just remember that if you want to venture out, you need to be safe doing it. You need to exercise temperance. You need to exercise patience, and also use your mind and your ability to use common sense. I mean, this is all coming together here, but also I could feel this earth situation where you need to get back to the earth, and that's why you got the earth card, okay, which is also the Ten of Pentacles, and it's upside down. So you want this right side up. So what this is telling me is that you do need to venture out. You do need to get back to going outside, being in touch with nature, and that is going to help you with fulfillment because this card, the Ten of Pentacles, is definitely about fulfillment. It can be about monetary fulfillment, but it's not just that. It has to do with your personal life, your relationships with other people, and then also with the success that you feel with yourself. And it's interesting that sometimes, Taurus has a really good knack for being able to reset by going out, getting in touch with nature. So what I would say for you to do, Taurus, is probably go like camping, go boating, do something around like maybe RV, also something around water, just anything that you can do. Like if you're if you feel like you have to social distance, which is what some people are still doing, then maybe you start a garden or you plant a tree or whatever it is, but it's something that's going to take your mind off of all the chaos, because that's what I feel here, is that you're not standing in your power as much as you normally would because there's a lot of chaos. So this is going to help you get back to it could also be something where you go out into nature and just observe it. I mean, it could be something as simple as that. Okay, so that is the message that Uranus has for you, is to go back to earth and down to earth. And that's so typical of Taurus, right? Okay, so now these next cards are coming from my Rider-Waite, and they're going to be on a more personal level. We're going to find out what's going on with you personally, see what that's about, and let's just take a look. Okay. All right, so you have the High Priestess, okay, and that's upright. So personally, right now, you are really connected in terms of intuition, in terms of tradition, things that you're used to, and you actually are feeling inside like you have like a lot to give and a lot of wisdom to give to other people. You feel really in touch with your intellect and the knowledge that you have, and maybe you've just been right now researching a lot of things. Maybe you spent a lot of time with yourself and you're researching and you've got a lot of ideas going on, and you need to find a good outlet for that. So maybe that's why we also see, going back down to earth and doing some traveling and just really reconnecting. But you have so much wisdom also to impart and so much intellect on your side. And this card also can sometimes mean that something traditional is going to also appear in your life, whether it be a family getting together or some sort of reunion or some sort of marriage, or someone around you has something going on that follows with tradition. Someone has like some sort of birthday that's really important, those kind of things. Okay, so the next card is upside down, and it's the King of Pentacles. So again, you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the King here of Pentacles, meaning again something about fulfillment. It's upside down, and it's not really, maybe something's not working out for you at the present moment. And I think that what you want to do is really heed this message and really go back to your roots and figure out how you can, like, what are your main strengths? What keeps you rooted? What makes you feel secure? And go with the things that you know are going to bring you fulfillment. If you've had a good success in the past, it needs to be repeated. Somehow you can go back to the same thing that created success in the first place and get that back. And that's what I'm feeling here. And also this makes sense because you got the Magician card and it was inverted. So this means that you have this capability to manifest things for yourself, like in a really cool, fantastic, cunning, well, cunning's not the best word, but like a creative way. And you have a lot of tricks at your disposal to get things done. But right now, it's upside down for you. And that means that you need to really kind of take assessment to the things that are around you that you know are your good traits, that you can use the tools at your disposal to make things happen. So if you're a good photographer, go back and do some of that. If whatever your really true passions are that has brought you some success in the past, but you kind of just like let it fall to the side. If you're a good writer, write. If you're a good singer, sing. Like all of these things that that you have a passion for and that are really good traits about you, you want to express those, even if it's just incorporating it into something else that you're working on. But just go back to those roots and use that magic power that you have to have this fulfillment that you need, and to also get this King card back upright. Okay, so go sing in nature. Okay, so these next cards are going to be the cards that I want Uranus to bring you a message and bring you a blessing. So if you're ready to hear what Uranus has to say in terms of your energy cards, what kind of energy they're going to bring, say, I want good energy, Uranus, please bring me some blessings, something down below where we can talk about, where I can see what you're talking about and get back to you, okay? So let me just shuffle these a little bit. So here's your energy cards for the month of August. And remember, this is the Uranus energy that we're after. And that creativity mixed with chaos, especially when it goes retrograde, which only happens once a year. And it's in your sign of Taurus. So whether you like it or not, something's going to happen. You're going to be uprooted and you're going to have to figure out some new way forward. And these are the blessings that are coming to help you do that. Okay. So great. Everything's upright. So this is good. Okay. So you got the community card, which means that this is a blessing that's coming your way. And it's your friends are going to come into the picture more, and they're going to reach out to you more. They are going to really give you stability and encouragement and help you along your way. That's what your friends are going to do. And so if you've really been separated from your friends, you're going to notice that you're going to find inventive ways to get together and talk things through. Okay. And then also we have this, the seventh chakra, which is the Archangel Uriel, which is your crown chakra, meaning, again, like I saw that with your intuition being super open right now. So you also have this divine intuition that is a gift from Uranus right now. So you are actually going to be seeing a lot of places where you can make change and where others can make change, and you're going to be giving suggestions out to people of how they can better their lives. And because you're seeing all of this stuff, but I still feel like there's a lot of chaos going on in terms of your thoughts. So for you personally, where you're giving a lot of attention in different directions, for you personally, you want to get more rooted. Remember that the best traits about yourself, the most passionate things that you have done in the past that have given you security, and really channel that through that crown chakra and say, okay, I remember that I really like doing this. I want to incorporate it into what I'm doing. And think about those things while you're doing that travel, while you're trying to get more close to nature. All these things are going to reset you, but you just have a flood of things coming in because your crown chakra is just completely wide open right now. And then this last card is upright for you, and it's a hostility card. Okay, so that's okay though. I mean, what that basically means is that in this particular reading, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you really want to cut down any kind of drama in your life, any kind of bickering, any kind of discord, because you just don't need it in your life right now. And I think your intuition is also telling you that. It's saying like, okay, these are things I can't deal with anymore. And it may be that you're in close quarters with someone and there's something where you're, fighting through it, through issues, or it could be literally someone putting hostilities towards you, and those things you want to also get rid of that sort of energy. You want to be able to just deflect, okay? And I think that when you have your crown chakra open so much as what you do right now, you're going to be able to easily redirect that negative energy and get rid of it. So, Uranus is telling you that any hostilities, you need to figure out how to squash them, how to control that situation. And if you can't get out of the situation, just learn how to better control how you react to it, because I feel like there's something here that you really need to excommunicate yourself from, okay? Just even if you have to just do it mentally, if you can't do it physically, because sometimes some of the hostilities in our life are unavoidable because of where we live or who we're with or who's in our vicinity. So I think that you'll be able to really get rid of that drama. So Uranus is telling you keep that crown chakra open, and your friends are coming. So if you type down below, think, I want to talk to my friends or something like that, or I want my friends to talk to me, they're going to come. And then also your intuition is really good. If you've noticed that you have some wisdom to impart, you can go ahead and say something down below about that too. So all of this together is a really good reading. It's telling me just go back to your roots. Go back, be with nature, use that intuition. It's going to attract a lot of people into your life, and it's also going to bring back some passions that you were really excited about and that brought you stability in your life, and those things need to be rekindled. The flames need to be, fanned. The fire needs to be fanned, and that's going to bring this cardinal fire. It's going to bring everything back up. You're going to feel better, and you're going to stand in your power, and you're going to do it delicately with temperance, and it's also going to bring you this fulfillment. And that's your earth sign right there. So that is what Uranus is going to do for you in your sign of Taurus when it goes retrograde.